Hey guys, what's going on? Coach Brandon Krause here. Today I got some cool exercises that we're going to do focusing on your abs, your rectus abdominis, and all the muscles that kind of make up that core region. And the cool thing about these exercises is they're not going to require any special equipment, so stay tuned. First one we're going to do is what I like to call knees to chest, all right? And this one's not going to require a whole lot of strength to get out 1 or 2 reps, but depending on your strength level, you would increase the reps to kind of match your needs. But let me demonstrate it first. First, remember what this exercise is called. It's called knees to chest, so that's going to be a vital part of it. You're going to kind of balance yourself on your butt, feet in the air. And what I want you to do with as great of range of motion as possible is I want those knees to come to your chest and those legs to extend out the other direction. This exercise is not called feet to butt. So make sure you're not doing an exercise like this. You're picking those legs up and bringing them straight to your torso, just like I'm demonstrating. Next one we're going to go over is what I like to call knees to elbow. I'm sorry I don't have too cool of names for these exercises other than specifically what you're doing, but that is specifically what you're going to be doing is bringing your knees to your elbow. So you be on your back. And what I want, again, with as great of range of motion as possible, is I want your knee to literally touch your elbow and your other leg to extend out the other direction like I'm showing you here. So knee to elbow here, switch, knee to elbow there. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. I like to hold it for an isometric pause in between each repetition like I'm going here. But if you want to pump them up fast, that could be effective as well. So kind of a variation on that knees to chest is a way that you can target more specifically your obliques, the side of your core. And what you're going to do is you're going to position yourself in a similar manner, but you're going to kind of favor one butt cheek here. You're not going to lose the definition of how this exercise goes, and you're going to make sure your knees come to your chest and not feet to butt, and you're going to pump out nice full range of motion repetitions in whatever your strength level dictates. The good old-fashioned crunch is always a winner in the gym, all right? And a way to make sure that you're really focusing on specifically the rectus abdominis muscles, put your hands on your thighs, keep them on your legs, slide them up to the top of your knees, just like this. And it's a great way to get a contraction out of that rectus abdominis, kind of the upper portion of those six-pack muscles, the first 2 beers of that six-pack. So that last exercise, like I said, kind of focused more on the top part of that six-pack. Well, let's hit those lower beers also of the bottom part of the six-pack. We're going to do it with leg lifts. And a good way to make sure you're in a good position to do these and get a good range of motion, and a good way to not kind of hurt your tailbone, is to get on your back, hands underneath your butt, straight legs, cut them up 90 degrees, back down, just like I'm showing you. If you wanted an extra contraction of this portion, you can bring your butt up into the air, focusing on a different part of your core. And last one I want to go over is a isometric vacuum hold, right? And what you're going to do here is you're going to draw your belly button in as much as it will go as you expel your breath, as you clear your diaphragm of all your air so you can get a good range of motion, so you can get a good contraction, right? And what this is going to really work is your intercostal muscles and all those stabilizers that are very important, right? So, like I said, you take that belly button, and just suck it in, all right? I can't talk as I'm doing it, right? Because, like I said, you're letting all the air out of your diaphragm as you do it. So make sure you got a good gulp of air so you don't pass out as you're going, right? And what you would do is you would hold this exercise as long as you can, maybe in the beginning, 10 seconds, building your way 15, 20, 30 seconds a pop. And while it doesn't look that difficult, you're gonna find that it really stresses a deep part of your abs that's kind of unique to all the other exercises. All right, so cool. Link these exercises together however you feel fit. Pick a rep scheme, meaning the amount of reps you're gonna do per set that kind of matches your level. In general, right, you're trying to achieve a progressive overload with all your exercises. So if you pick an amount of reps that is just really no problem, your body's not going to adapt in any type of way that's going to make you get better. You always have to be pushing yourself some way, somehow, to kind of get those adaptations that you want, all right? So challenge yourself, put some time into these, and like and subscribe.